Kia ora te whānau. It's been a while since I have done a video like this, but I am on such a buzz at the moment after the weekend spent away in Auckland listening to Gary Vee as well as a variety of different speakers, going up there with a few good friends from Whakatane was one of the best experiences ever, and being in a room full of like-minded people who are hungry to grow and do good things, it's an amazing feeling to be a part of something so transformative. And it's safe to say that I came out of there with so many golden nuggets that has been really beneficial to help me get a bit further for what I'm trying to do with my own journey. And I haven't really even shared my kaupapa in depth before, so I want to share what my whakaaro is, what my kaupapa is, just so people have an understanding of who I am and what I am doing, as well as the vision that I see. So being Maori and being vegan was something that just happened organically, and when it happened it felt like such a moment for myself that when you land on something that feels right, that was the feeling that happened with me when I became a vegan. And the point of difference was being Maori. So for me, going down this track, I didn't know the impact that it could have and the amount of potential that was in this decision of going vegan or plant-based. And as I began to share my journey, the things that I was cooking, the type of impact that it was having on my life, I started to see the positive impact that that had as it started to plant seeds for others who are curious about the journey. So through that I created a resource called Tupu Anuku, which is an ebook that really started to scale what I was actually doing, and it became more about helping others as opposed to just journeying down this journey by myself. Through that, things started to cultivate within me that I wanted to pursue something that gave my life meaning and purpose, and that was through this journey of being the plant-based Māori. I didn't have any idea what would come of this, but as I started to get into cooking food, being involved with food markets, I felt that this was the thing for me. Bringing in my whakaaro Māori for Māori. Now Tupu Anuku is a star within the Matariki cluster. Tupu Anuku, when it is shining bright amongst the star cluster at a certain time of the year, it is a good sign for, it was a sign to our tūpuna or to us now that it is the best time to cultivate and harvest food from the ground. So the whole kaupapa behind Tupu Anuku was, it could have been named anything, but for me the biggest thing for myself is trying to find connection for our people. So Tupu Anuku just fitted what the whole kaupapa was based around, and if it was a Pākehā name I don't think it would be as strong as it is being Tupu Anuku. The goal for myself at this stage is to have a food truck by the end of next year, and the reason being is I want to be able to have that freedom of being able to travel into different communities and sharing not only the kai but the message. I am very aware that I am an average cook, but I'm also a good cook to some, but I feel the message that I have to share is a lot more powerful and holds more substance than the food that I do share. So ko tērā te wawata, that is the dream and the vision at this point in time, and I wanted to be able to do that, travelling around the motu for an entire year or even more. That is all I can see at this point in time, and I'm optimistic but realistic in those goals. I'm continuously surrounding myself with like-minded people. I'm continuously learning. I'm a person who is the first to say I don't know everything, but I'm also the first person who is going to be putting my hand up and asking questions from those who know more than me. It's about learning. It's about having the confidence to take the step. I've heard a kōrero from a mentor of mine that he said, sometimes you just got to build the waka as you row it. And that's what the first step is all about doing. You don't have to have everything in line. It's just about having the right intention, having a strong why of why you are choosing to take this journey, surrounding yourself with like-minded people, and consciously making good decisions that are going to be beneficial not only for yourself but for others. This is a life of meaning. There are definitely some sacrifices that have to be made, whether that's time, whether that's making, even just for myself, doing alcohol or going vegan, or there's some sort of sacrifice that sort of goes into being able to move forward with your own journey. And in most cases, most people, or some people at least, are just happy with how things are, and that's mean, that's choices. But just for people who are keen to get into this entrepreneurial sort of phase, it's not really a phase, it's a way of life, then I really encourage it. But know that hard mahi, clear vision is definitely necessary. My only financial goal at this moment, of course, I want to be financially free where I don't have to worry about pūtea. But the only financial goal I have at this stage is to take over my parents' bills, just so they can enjoy their last years or this end of the spectrum of their life, and obviously to have the food truck. But ko tērā te kaupapa, and that is about me, and going to be delivering and putting out so much content te whānau, and I just hope that it's going to give value to those who are maybe going through challenges in their life, where they're constantly around people pulling them down as opposed to lifting them up. I want my page or the platform that I have to only give out positivity, to share the real aspect of this journey, but the main objective is to be mana enhancing, to plant the seeds in those who are keen to transform their life or change their life in a positive way, so no one ever feels alone. But mauri o re te whānau, hope this was helpful, hope this gives an insight, and that is the journey that I've been on since the start of the year. The vision is super clear, and I'm very, very excited, almost convinced that the shift is definitely happening. Mauri o re te whānau.